What is going on, West Coast Village? It is your boy, the West Coast Village Hokage, Jordan, back at it again with another video for you guys. This time we'll be playing some Godzilla. It is currently 7:53 in the morning. Thought I'd hop on and, just play for a little bit because, don't really got much to do. First class is at 9:30, so I got like an hour and a half. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification button down below so you guys are reminded more videos coming to you guys via the PS4. Without further ado, let us dive on into Godzilla. What is up, my son? What's up, my penis? How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? Just be careful with fasting, son, okay? Wait, son, you're Muslim? Also, what's up, Reagan? How you doing? How you feeling? I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. My best friend is Muslim. What's up, Bastard Gaming 978? What's going on? That's good, son. If you fast for like a month or so, it's like $100. That's not bad at all. Yeah. Sometimes destroy is a curse because he'll be destroying parts of the city, and I can't do anything against it until I get to him. So it's just been it's pissed me off sometimes. Dominator Dave Mack is gonna get these hands, that's for sure. Kaiju Collector Gang, yes sir. When I move to Florida, I'll have to do a review on my Godzilla figures and all the ones that I have. I would. I would. In my case, I would buy it just to say that I have it. Then again, I'm also more hyped for, I'm definitely a lot more hyped for the 89 Godzilla versus the 2021. So that means I'm probably going to get the 89 over the 2021. Because I already had 2014 Spitfire, I had 2019, the standard 2019. So, I mean, I'm good, technically. Well, that is if they even make a Mecha G, because I don't even know if they confirmed it, did they? Yeah. I guess it just depends on who would pick up the licensing for that game, because Bandai Namco got their licensing taken away. But this is actually a great game, so if they took the reins on Godzilla, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be. I'm really tempted to click circle and just blast him in the face. But I know that he's gonna use his R2 and then immediately blow a beam back at me. What's up, Vicente? Fuck it. I think I don't notice you creeping over there, Mothra. I am not phased. Event exclusive on Amazon because it's like 100 or something. Event exclusive for what? Look into the 2019 event exclusive. Because the special color Violante is like $300. If you have $300, go for it, because you know, not a lot of people are buying it. Because it's so expensive. Yeah, I don't know how much tax would be for that thing. Freaking mistake. Son, check out the website Bluefin. See if Bluefin has any SH Monstars for sale. Usually they do. Yeah, go check that. Text me on Snapchat which ones they have for sale. Because Bluefin I definitely trust because I got my frozen Shin from there for like 95 bucks. And you know how rare frozen Shin is. It's just cute. So cute. What's up, Mecha? Don't think so. Keep an eye on Bluefin. They change their deals like every week or two. Oh, you're fine, Bessie. Bitch. Ass. Ho. It's so sad that people have to try to double team me to win, and then they try, and then they fail, and then they end up looking like a fucking dumbass. So, personal note to anybody, don't double team. It literally gets you nowhere, because it either gets you A, your ass beat, or B, like 9 people headhunting to come and find you. So just don't team. Simple solution. Point blank, end of story, period. Like I really don't understand what people get from teaming. Oh, both of y'all are fuck. Now, Dominator Dave Mack he don't wanna play with me no more because he knows I will kick his ass, bro. Come on, little red hitter, step in, you gonna get crushed. But yeah, son, keep an eye on Bluefin. Oh, that's cute. Now you lost your lot. Push you into him. What's up, Reagan? Why would you do that? This is so cute. This is so cute. You know what that was? That was so cute. That was so cute because neither of you guys could take me one-on-one. So cute. You know what this gets you? See, look how fast you're dying. This is so sad. So sad. Right there. Bluefin wouldn't have Curyus in stock. They don't stock ones that are already not being remade again. So for those that aren't being re-released, like Batra, since it already has like its special color version and it's not doing anything, like most of those are just done for, you know. Fuck you. Burning would win. Well, it is a main distributing service, so possibly. Bluefin is it's a website. It's like an online shop. Bitch. Yeah, it's a good place to go and get SH Monstars from. You're too predictable. You're way too predictable. That's your problem. You're relying on going backwards ain't gonna do you nothing. I got room. And you're gonna turn, and you're gonna roar. Because that won't work on me, bro. That's what you don't fucking understand, bro. Too predictable. Try harder. Bitch. Alright. Back to business. People really think that they can outdo me. If I wait long enough, I got you. That's something that even Hells doesn't really expect from me. I can sit there and wait out a match. I can be patient enough to see openings, and I saw one and I took it. I literally was like, if I try to fly by him, he's gonna try to beam me. So as soon as I started to go by him, and he went to go blast me out the air, I was like, there it is. One swipe of the tail, and if you noticed, the beam right before I clicked triangle to dive down, I beamed him just slightly to take his health all the way down to orange. So the moment he was going to beam me, it was just a quick hit in the face. This game is not for sale. This game actually stopped being produced like 4 years ago. So the only place you can really get it is eBay, but even then you have to get it from scalpers who basically just up the price to like $300. So you can try and like wait it out, see if some people will drop the price for it. So yeah. I think my brother has the Heisei Super Mecha Godzilla when it was out. I don't have a Kiryu, but I have the Bandai Chogokin Kiryu, which is pretty similar. I also have a Kiryu kit. And that Kiryu kit was actually really good. Yeah, my brother has Super Mecha Godzilla because he was like, "Yep, Super Mecha Godzilla. I missed out on the first one, so he was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna go and cop this right now." I was like, "All right, there you go." And I have like a Kiryu kit, and then I have another Kiryu. I have the Bandai Chogokin Kiryu, and I have the 12-inch Bandai Kiryu, and my dad has the 6-inch Bandai Kiryu. Because me, my dad, and my brother are all Godzilla collectors. Good ones, too. Like, we're able to find pretty rare, interesting stuff. Because we have, like, different networks and stuff that we look at when it comes to Godzilla. Let's see Mecha King again. Thundercat Ma F7 again? Thundercat? Technically, Ma F7 has the advantage if he knows how to play Rodan right. If he doesn't, then he's fucked. Technically, yes, you are correct. The most powerful Godzilla is Burning Godzilla 1995. Well, technically, that's actually a toss-up question because there's a Showa Godzilla that's either on par or slightly stronger than Burning. So it's in between Burning and Showa Godzilla. It's in between the two. Of all time, it's in between Burning or of all time, it's in between Showa. Actually, there's also like a game version of Godzilla, or like an anime. There's some version of Godzilla where he's like interdimensional, but I think he's from some show. But there's a Godzilla that's like interdimensional because he fights interdimensional ascended beings. So it's in between Burning, Showa, and that like last Godzilla of like unknown origin. It's not Godzilla Earth. It's. I remember High Flyers tag team talking to me about it. Well, not exactly, because in Godzilla Final Wars, yes, while he is powerful, all the monsters in those movies don't scale up to their original counterparts. Within the Showa universe, like Kaiser Ghidorah isn't even stronger than the Showa Ghidorah. Showa Ghidorah is the most powerful of all Ghidorahs, period. Showa Ghidorah could destroy an entire solar system by himself. In the Toho canon, Ghidorah is the reason that Pluto, I think it was Pluto, either Pluto or Venus, one of the two. In Toho's universe, either Pluto or Venus don't exist because Ghidorah literally destroyed it on his own. Thank you. Ghidorah from the anime trilogy actually is not as powerful as a lot of people think either. Double team, huh? Nope. The most weak kaiju in history is, I think, Baron. I don't think we've ever seen. No, it's not Baron. I remember me having this conversation with Hai, and I asked him that question. I don't remember who the weakest kaiju is. It's definitely not Mothra, though. It's definitely not Mothra. Exactly, Basti. Yeah. She's technically immortal. The cycle is never ending in terms of her reproductive system. In the Showa era, who's the most powerful? Within the Showa era, the person who's the most powerful is Godzilla. Period. It's so cute how they're both trying to double team me and it's not working out for them. Well, it's not the fact that he... Okay, I guess you could technically say that he quote-unquote lost that fight. But it's only because the Mothras were in two separate locations spinning webs at him at the same time. Take, for instance, Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Godzilla fought off two Mothras at the same time, fucked their shit up, even when they were on opposite sides of him, but the only reason that he technically lost in Tokyo SOS is because Kiryu. So sad. So sad. So sad. So I just have to kill you one by one. Yeah, so technically, the only reason Godzilla technically even lost that fight was because the Mothras were in two separate locations spitting, they're both spitting webs at him from two separate locations, and he couldn't keep up with who was where, while there's like webs covering his face and stuff. If you look at Tokyo SOS, Godzilla was doing the same thing, kicking ass and taking names of two Mothras at the same time. And then he went on to go fight Kiryu. But even then, that was unfair to Godzilla because Godzilla was injured fighting two Mothras at the same time and then fighting Kiryu. Godzilla had that giant cavity in his chest from getting drilled by Kiryu. So he was already in a weakened state from that. So you have a weakened Godzilla fending off two Mothras and Kiryu all at the same time. The only thing about Showa is they portrayed Showa to have less intelligence than most other Godzillas, even though he has clear directives and clear mission statements. Like, obviously, Godzilla started off as an antagonist. He was someone who wreaked havoc on Tokyo in search of food and energy, and obviously things like that are just parts of nature. Plus, it was a testament to the whole spread of the nuclear weapons division throughout the entire world. That's the whole premise of Godzilla. Godzilla is a symbol of nuclear warfare. That's all Godzilla technically is. But the thing is that he went from being an antagonist to being a chaotic neutral being, where he was like, oh, cool, I can fight, I can destroy shit. That's obviously something that's always going to come with me. But if a bigger threat presents itself to Godzilla, he's obviously going to fight to reclaim his territory, basically. And that goes for really any Godzilla. Like, think about it. In the movie Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, you have Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah. Godzilla started off in that movie destroying shit, because obviously he's a chaotic neutral character. Godzilla obviously is a malevolent force of destruction, so obviously he's going to cause destruction everywhere that he goes. No, the Shin Godzilla is actually not the most powerful Godzilla by far. There are I think actually every other Godzilla, period, every other Godzilla can beat Shin. Shin Godzilla isn't the most powerful. He just has he's just one of the most powerful forces. Because whereas most Godzillas can usually tank, machine gun fire, tank rounds, bullets and stuff like that, Shin took damage from warheads dropped from planes. He's taking damage from coolants. And other chemical-based weapons, whereas Heisei Godzilla. Okay, let's take this into perspective. Actually, so let's take let's start in the 80s. Godzilla 1984, the one of the only Godzilla movies that only has Godzilla and no other characters. In Godzilla 1984, they used the chemical-based weapon that they shot into Godzilla's throat to put him to sleep. It was an anti-nuclear bacteria that they injected into his body to make sure that he was going to stay asleep. Well, Godzilla through being a conductor was able to absorb electricity and lightning from the storm cloud that was created from the nuclear bomb that was detonated in the atmosphere, and revived himself. Shin hasn't been able to do that. Technically, Shin can evolve to adapt to those circumstances, but Godzilla 1984 was instantly able to adapt to that. Shin doesn't have that process. He has to go away, rest, heal, then evolve, and then he can try to take on these tasks again until he's able to be presented with a new problem, and then he'll have to repeat the whole cycle of like, oh hey, I have to go away, I have to rest, then I can evolve, and then I can become something better than that. Shin is one of the only Godzillas to be hurt by technological warfare, warheads, machine gun fire, cannon fire. Most Godzillas usually just tank that stuff and just keep moving. Shin is actually one of the weakest Godzillas, despite the amount of power that he's able to do. And even then, his beam may seem very destructive. His actual atomic beam that's like a pinkish purple, that one may actually seem powerful, but in its terms of power are way weaker than most other iterations of Godzilla. Whereas Heisei, Showa, and Millennium can instantly shoot something, have it explode. Shin Godzilla's beam is so concentrated and it's so dense that it doesn't have a destructive factor to it. It basically cuts through things versus actually making it explode. So the scale of power output versus power output puts him drastically lower than most. His defense versus other Godzilla's defenses puts him drastically lower. So Shin is actually one of the more weaker Godzillas, despite having been on land for such a short time. And even then, it's basically a retelling of Godzilla 1954. That's what most Godzillas are. Most starts of an era, especially the Millennium. Every Millennium movie except for Tokyo SOS and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, everyone is a restart of or rebranding of Godzilla. And Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, they're two separate Godzillas, but Godzilla 2000 and Godzilla vs. Megaguirus are just reimaginings of 1954. They are 1954. In 1984, that's just a reimagining of 54. 54 through 75 is all one timeline. All of that is one timeline where things happen in that sort of like realm of possibility where it's all supposed to be one. It's supposed to be one canonicity, but there are time constraints and stuff like that. So, um, it's really hard for them to gauge how that stuff fits in. So the entire Showa timeline technically is supposed to be one canonicity, but once you hit, but 84 through 95, it's all the same Godzilla, but that's all just that's a reimagining of 54. So technically 84 is 54, but 54 through 75 didn't happen through 484. So technically it went in the timeline of, okay, let me put it this way. Showa is 54 through 84, right? But once we get to Heisei, the timeline goes 54, then 84 through 95. Then that Godzilla dies, and that's the end of that. But, but then you go on to have Millennium, where it's 54 in 2000, then it's 54, and then it's 54 in Megaguirus, and then it's 54 in GMK, and then it's 54, and then you have Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Those three fit in a timeline. And then it's 54 in 2004. In 2004, none of the other movies happened at that point. So 54 is Godzilla 2004. It's just that all of those monsters from the past eras just so happen to fit into 2004. Because 2004 technically isn't canon to anything. It's its own separate entity. And that's and that's like the exactly, Basti. They're all technically in the same timeline, but they're not connected. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. They're all within the same timeline, but they're not connected. 2004 is just a giant monster bash. They wanted to make something that was nostalgic to appeal to all audiences from 54 to 2004. That's 50 years. They did it for his 50th birthday. There's no connected thing. It's just 54. 54 is 2004, and then they just added in monsters along like all the different timelines and stuff. That's just the way that it worked. And then like 2014 is its own separate entity where it's not connected to 54 technically at all, because in 2014 he's an ancient being who was just there and has been there since like before the dinosaurs and stuff. The problem with 2014 is that he's not a result of the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 45. He's not a product of that. They were using that bombing in 45 in Hiroshima and Nagasaki to basically kill Godzilla, and when they failed, and then obviously the timeline just kind of like keeps going on from there. Um, but then it's 2014 through 2021, and all that's its own separate timeline. So none of the timelines or any of the monsters exist within the same canonicity. They're not all connected, but Fukushima. Based off of Fukushima. I think that's like the best way to put it, Bestie. They're all in the same timeline, but they're not all within the same timeline. Exactly. Yeah, Fukushima. It's connected to Fukushima and 54 with like Nagasaki and Hiroshima. What's up, Eric? Oh, do you want to fight? Oh, this double team about to go crazy. They're really adamant on killing me, huh? Angus is not the most powerful kaiju in the universe, and I can actually have a couple of great points for you. He lost to Mechagodzilla almost instantaneously. It was almost a no contest. Here goes Scepter, pushing into the corner and just not doing anything with it. Are you just gonna keep blasting me, or actually gonna do something? Just keep blasting me, I guess. Alright, cool. Good to know you're doing nothing with your life. Exactly. Got a cheap ass win from just hitting me with beams the entire time. Actually come and fucking fight me instead of being a pussy. I know, you guys are fun. Godzilla versus Godzilla. Yeah. What's up, mods? XII STW. I think the best movie for me in the Showa area was Invasion of the Astro Monster. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm completely lost on that. Yeah, no, your boy, your quote-unquote boy Scepter just basically waited until I killed the 2014 in the last one and then just beat me to death and didn't help out, so... Or didn't join in the fight. He just beat me to death in the corner, so me and your quote-unquote boy Scepter are not on good terms. Yes. Yeah, and that one's purely an opinion-based answer in itself. Yeah, that was Scepter the last round. That's also a good movie. Destroy All Monsters is a good movie. I also really like Terror of Mechagodzilla because it's Titanosaurus. Are you gonna quit, Scepter? That's cute. I'm gonna have to hop off in a second here, people, because I gotta go to I gotta go to class at 9:30. I gotta go hop in the shower really quick. Yep, be left. I don't think we'll get a MonsterVerse version of Bachelor Adult because we don't even know if the MonsterVerse is continuing. It is up to the sole discretion of Toho, and Toho is in the middle of a decision on if they're going to grant Legendary the rights to continuing the MonsterVerse. Right now, we don't know. Because Legendary just sent out an Instagram post and a Twitter post the other day that said thank you for making the MonsterVerse possible. So they might be done with making well, no, they wouldn't sell the Godzilla license. They would basically just let Legendary borrow it for more movies. But I don't even think Legendary or Warner Bros. Wants anything to do with adding on to the MonsterVerse because they basically made Twitter posts saying thank you as if they're done with the MonsterVerse for now. So I guess that's just the sole discretion of them and what they want to do. Excuse me. Tell me I love it. I really use it for sex. They're actually not gonna make a Shin Godzilla 2. Toho said that they're not gonna do anything, and if they do make another Godzilla movie, it'll probably be something that's not even connected to Shin. I mean, it might be loosely, but okay, Gelatine, fine. Here comes the double team. I mean, that is in case, unless one of them quits, which I can definitely see happening. To be honest, the best Kong movie, I think there was one in like 89. It was either one in 89, but I really like the one in 2005. I think that's like one of the best iterations of the original Kong storyline. Because there is some pretty like there's some pretty risque ones that have appeared in throughout Kong's timeline of being kaiju. But no, I'd actually the best Kong movie, I would kind of say Kong Skull Island, because that movie is actually super good. Oh, Basti Gaming, you're completely okay. Thank you so much though. You know, I don't really ask people to donate, but when people do, it means so much to me, because, you know, obviously I'm a college kid struggling to make it in life, you know, going to school for music, but loves doing YouTube and other stuff on the side. So it's just it's a new experience for me, and you know, having experiences like this mean so much to me, and then having people donate obviously means the world. It means the world and more to me. So thank you so much for even considering donating. That means so much, and it shows that you care, and showing that you care is what matters most to me. Son, you don't gotta do that at all. Hiya. In my opinion, 98 for sure. Yep. Really? 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 Really, Scepter? Really? Cool. Great to know. No. Stay right there. I hope you do. Why the fuck are you still attacking me? Obviously he has more health. And is more of a threat than me. You stupid bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? God fucking Christ. People in this fucking game piss me off. Son of God. Oh my fucking Christ. Well, I'm fucking dead because I like to be fucking double teamed all the time. What the fuck? And, I think it's about that time that, you know, I'm very pissed off. So I apologize to anybody who gets in my way. And Basti Gaming, that's Godzilla's Revenge. What's up, 2021 Monsters? Best Godzilla theme. I really like Hong Kong's destruction from Godzilla vs. Destroya. Really, all these questions that you're asking are opinionated, so it's really what people like from these questions, because everybody's answer is obviously going to be different. You mean Godzilla Singular Point? Yeah, that's a good theme too. Yeah, that's gonna be good. The Godzilla in it, Godzilla Maxima, is like, to me, he's like Godzilla Earth, Shin, and like GMK in the same Godzilla, and I fucking love the way he is. It's like not Godzilla Maxima, it's like Godzilla Ultima. Godzilla Ultima looks so good. Jet Jaguar looks wonky, but the reason he looks wonky is because he gets equipped with like parts for him, depending on whatever monster he goes to face. No, I don't think we're gonna get a Haruo 2.0 because I'd fucking kill myself if we had another Haruo situation. I mean, he's not a bad character by any means, but it's just I would just rather not. Excuse me. I would just rather not. You know? You feel me? Cute. I'm being double teamed. Again. Hey, sadly I can't be on for much longer because I have to go to class at 9:30. I'm gonna try to take like a speed shower and then just run to class. Hey, it's 9:04 a.m. for me. And that's definitely an opinionated question. For me, I really like 91. If we're talking Godzilla suit designs, I really like 91. For me, it's between 91, 95, GMK. Oh, what's up, son? 91, 95, GMK, or I really like 2002/2003. Those have to be my favorites for sure. '2021 just hasn't grown on me yet. What's up, Godzilla fan? 54? Hey, you are also correct. Wow, did he really just quit? If you really just quit, then I'm ending this stream because I have to go to class. Well, so much for that. Well, yeah, I was gonna win. People just don't want to deal with losing to me, but you know what? It's all good. It's fine. It's cool. But so I think this is where I'm gonna leave everything for this stream. So I should be back on around like 11, no, around 12:30. I should be back on. Gonna give you guys another Godzilla stream. This is gonna be like my multi-stream day. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell down below so you guys are reminded of more videos coming to you guys via the PS4. Would love to thank everybody who came out and joined me for this stream. If you guys need anything, let me know. If you guys want more video games to be played, like if you guys have recommendations, or if you guys have maybe any specific like videos you guys want me to react to, make sure you guys summon the ninjutsu on that like button. This time I'm thinking a nice Rasengan. Let's keep it basic. But I'm a Shinobi and Kunoichi out there. This is your West Coast Village Hokage signing off on the Shinobi address. Peace out, everybody. I know a lot of you guys came in early, but I will be back in like 2.5 hours. So just give me some time. I'll be back, and we will continue on keeping on. So, peace.